to the next, actually the basic process of osmosis only I am explaining you. The question says freshly cut potato slice is put into strong solution of sugar. Later its cells found to be, means what happens to that? Means take a freshly sliced potato, put it in the strong solution of sugar, right. What will happen? First says it becomes flaccid, second says it becomes turgid, third says it is becoming longer, right. Then it says more full of starch, right. We'll just think about it with this diagram, okay. So, diagram, imagine this is one potato cell, right. So, if the cell is in dilute solution, it becomes turgid, already you know this. Turgid it is, water enters into the cell and by end osmosis, because it is kept in the hypotonic solution, then it becomes turgid. Turgid is stretched to its maximum size because of end osmosis. Then if the cell is placed in the concentrated solution, right, just now the same question was given. If it is placed, you can see the potato slice is put in a strong solution of sugar. Imagine the same thing we have kept it. What happens is, you can see this is highly stretched. You can see the wall is the plasma membrane or protoplasm puts pressure. So, it gets stretched if it is turgid. But once it is placed in hypertonic solution, what happens? Slowly water is lost from the cell. This is loss of water. We call it as exosmosis. What is lost to the environment when the cell is placed in hypertonic solution? By exosmosis. So, once water is lost, what happens is, see, you can see this stretched one and here it is getting slightly straight, means it is losing its turgidity. This is a loss of turgidity when it is placed in hypertonic solution. But you continue to place in or continue to retain it in the same hypertonic solution, then its shape is lost, because totally all water content is lost from the cell. So, all this water is gone. So, it becomes shrunken, we call it the flaccidity, means cell shape is lost actually. Then if it continues like that, then protoplast, you can see this is the protoplast getting shrunk, this we call it as plasmolysis. You know already the definition of plasmolysis, right. So, when a cell is placed in hypertonic solution, initially it becomes flaccid, later its protoplast becomes shrunk because water is totally lost. This we call it as complete plasmolysis or evident plasmolysis. So, this will happen when a cell is placed in hypertonic solution, as they have given here potato slice, going to die actually. The cell once it get plasmolized, it is dead cell. It cannot be converted to regular one. You know, normally in the plants, whenever the plants are placed in hypertonic solution, but nobody will keep the plants in hypertonic solution by purposely, because plant cells or plant roots normally in soil water, without having no awareness, sometimes the farmers may use certain fertilizers to the roots which are highly concentrated. We use fertilizers for the plant to help for its growth, but once the external environment, means around the root, there is hypertonicity created because of lot of concentration of these solutes. Then instead of absorbing water or absorbing the fertilizers, plant root cells start losing water by exosmosis. So, if it is in the same condition for a longer duration, the cells of the root hair get flaccid and they become shrunk, they undergo plasmolysis and the plant will die, because roots will die because of plasmolysis. So, plasmolysis shrinkage of the protoplasm. So, therefore, in the live condition also this happens, plasmolysis happens. Due to plasmolysis, plants may not survive. Therefore, whenever anybody is planning to put fertilizers or some weedicides or pesticides to the plants, or actually the roots, if you are putting something into the root as a nutrition or nourishment, then consider its concentration. It should be hypotonic. Otherwise, if it becomes hypertonic, the plants are definitely going to buy the fertilizers themselves, because they undergo plasmolysis because of hypertonicity. Therefore, in this question I hope you got the answer now. Freshly cut potato slice, if it is put into a strong solution of sugar, later it is found to be flaccid, because flaccid is loss of turgidity. So, flaccid is the right answer.